Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Repatriation. Black liberation. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone. Repatriation. Black liberation. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Yes, what a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Repatriation. Black liberation. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Yes, it is a weeping and a mourning when 10,000 are gone home. Repatriation. said I wonder where the white boy them no play, and I want to know my heart. Hot fire burn them up, fire burn them up, burn them out of Ethiopia land. Hot fire burn them up. Figuwe Babylonia, me say figuwe Babylonia, Babylon you must get a big sugar land, Babylon you must get a big sugar thunder. Babylon, you must get a big sugar earthquake when the sky Babylon, you must get a big Babylon, you must Babylon must get a big I wonder where the white boy them go away, and I said I wonder where the white boy them go away, and I hot fire burn them up, fire burn them up. Burn them up, Ethiopia land. Hot fire, burn them up. Fire, burn them up. Fire, burn them out, Ethiopia land. Me say figuwe Babylonia. Me say figuwe Babylonia, Babylon, you must get a big. Babylon, you must get a big. Yonder, Babylon must get a big. I said I wonder where the white boy them go. I said I wonder where
Mindset, blessed love, manners and respect. I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and also Empress Menen the First. Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, and I'm greeting the item in those beautiful and divine name, as the item know. Life is our ultimate position, and nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on. Yes, beautiful viewers and subscribers, families, friends, fans, and everyone. Yeah, great to have the item here. Yeah, man, great to have the item here. So we're there to look on a particular topic, subject matter, warrior queens, Asantewaa and Nanny after Maroon. And why they were so fearless against colonial Britain at the time. So that we are looking upon today. We're looking at the female energy, frequency and vibration. That we are looking upon in the night, morning, this time here. So tell a friend, please push the like button on the video. That is important while the item is here. Please like the video. Need the item for like the video because we have to look on some serious thing in the morning here, I want some more people on the live also. We give thanks to everyone we're already here. Please like the video. That is important. We're not saying it just for the sake of saying it or something rhetorical. We're saying it because it's important that the item like the video. Alright? When the item like the video, it gets to be recommended to other viewers on the platform. Zin? Yeah, so we need that. Because the message is important, the information is important. Yeah. Because one thing, you see, the false narrative that we say always go out there more while. And some of the time it go out there by prominent people, people who have a huge platform, a huge following. Some of the time they are entertainers, they might be movie stars and so on, musicians and athletes and prominent figures, especially within the African community, black community. See? Whether they are Rastafari or they are Christians or Muslims or sometimes some wrong narrative go out there, some false narrative, and because them are come from some prominent some big people then, some well-known figures, because it a come from them and find out that people will take the information and take it as I call it gospel and run with it and feel like say boy that is the truth. When most of the time people are paraphrase from things that they already read and remember some of the things them and some of the things them don't remember, and whole of things last in not even translating but paraphrasing, and them not really articulate the thing as how it supposed to articulate, so a whole of things get missing out of the information, so people are misled because most people don't go and do them own research. So through them not do them own research, them take the thing as gospel and run with it, and them themselves start to spread it too. They say boy I saw it going not entirely so. You know what I mean? Not entirely so. So we're there for share, shed some light. If them want to call it, we are leak against them wrong narrative there. Them can say so too. Yeah, the wrong narrative them now go survive around here as long as I there. You see me? Yeah, because within Jamaica right now there is this talk about the people, some of the people them is indigenous to the island of Jamaica, which that is correct, that is true. Some of the people are. The indigenous people of the island of Jamaica are indigenous. That's fact. But some of the people are not indigenous because they were taken there. And some of the people, like the Africans on the island, then some were taken there and some traveled there before the transatlantic slavery. Some Africans was already on the island. And islands, not just Jamaica alone. See? So that is a fact. But the majority of the Africans, them that was on the island of Jamaica, they were taken there through the transatlantic slavery. That is a fact. Now, some of these people have rise up today and starting to twist the narrative, or trying to pollute the correct information by putting wrong information out there, misleading the people them, making the people them to believe that they are aboriginals and they are not Africans, and they are Maroons and they are not Africans. And the Maroons have this thing now, what them say, boy, Jamaica is their sovereign right, to be on, the island of Jamaica. Jamaica is for them. And that is entirely wrong. No go so. Nothing go like that. Jamaica is not for no Maroon. Because if Jamaica was for Maroons, you would have a couple of places in a Jamaica what them call Maroon Town. See? You wouldn't have that. The whole place would have been Maroon Town. So, the Maroons not have no rights to want to claim Jamaica as their own. Because just like how it's not for the Colonial, it's also not for the Maroons or the Africans that were transported there through slavery. Jamaica is not for them. Jamaica is for the Taino Indians that are indigenous, or the Arawak Indian, or the Carib Indians that are indigenous to the islands within the Caribbean. No African have any right, if you want to claim any of the islands them of their own, because it's not their indigenous place of home. Yes, it probably a home away from home, but how much people really see it like that? How much people really see that Jamaica might be a home away from home? Some people just have it as this is home. This is our place. Our place this, and we own it. And that is not the truth. It's far from it. You see, and as we say, we have people out there, prominent figures out there. They spread this narrative. And that is not the truth. You see me? That is not the truth. So, we are look upon the female energy them. We are look upon two prominent black woman, seen two warrior queen that have changed a lot of things, seen, especially in Jamaica and in Ghana. And it's two Ghanaian empress them, you know, two Ghanaian queen. But as we know, Nanny, which is Nana, Zin, Nanny, which is Nana, is a Ashanti. Is a Ashanti queen. She never born in Jamaica. See? And Asantewaa, Asantewaa is an Ashanti queen also. And the struggle that they fought was within the same space. Well, not the same space, but within the same time. Within the same timing against the same evil. Is that a coincidence? That within the 1800s, them two Ghanaian queen a fight against colonial Britain. One in a Ghana and one in a Jamaica. One in Ghana and one in Jamaica. Is that a coincidence? But people want to run. People want to run with the narrative about the Maroons and the Jamaicans and the free Jamaicans and the enslaved Jamaicans. I'm not educated, you know. I can tell everyone that. I know education probably is a good thing, Zane, but I'm not educated. I must say that I didn't do all that great in school, right? But one thing, I'm not a dunce. That is for sure. I'm not a dunce. No, I'm not dunce. So, it leads me to wonder if some of these people who are educated and pushing these narratives, they haven't checked what they are doing. But I just want to know if, 'cause these people are well educated people, enough of these celebrities. They're well educated and people believe into them. People believe in them. You see me? Yeah, man. People believe in them. So Nanny, which is Nana, right, is a Ghanaian, but she up on the island of Jamaica, a fight, a war. And today you have people, a say boy, them are just Jamaicans. And them a fight for Jamaica. I'm sure Nanny wasn't fighting for Jamaica, Nanny wasn't fighting for no Jamaica. She did a fight because she did in slavery and was being oppressed and subjugated and marginalized, disrespect. Something that she wasn't used to, wasn't accustomed to. Seeing? As a Ashanti woman. She wasn't a Jamaican woman. Was a Ashanti woman. Come to Jamaica. Do you really know the history of the Ashanti woman? Not for the Ashanti woman, they were warriors. Warrior empress them. See? And one of the most prominent one was Asantewaa. Yeah, our brother was the king. Pampia the first. See? Now, she was fighting also against the same colonial Britain. Yeah, man, she did a fight against the same English, same colonial guys. Same Asante woman or Ashanti woman. She wasn't different from Nanny. And Nanny wasn't different from her. Because they were coming out of the same, they are of the same tribe, the same empire. Because the Ashanti wasn't just a tribe, it was an empire. See? And that empire was fighting against colonial Britain. We were fighting a war. Because colonial Britain come in, corrupt some Ghanaians for work with them and start sell Africans into slavery. And the empire wasn't going to allow that. The Ashanti Empire wasn't going to allow that, and it started, obviously, a war. Because some other tribes started to collaborate with colonial Britain. See? And then again, colonial Britain had guns, high power weapons. See? So probably some of them Ghanaians, they never want to work or collaborate with the Englishman, but because they were threatened with these weapons, they probably had no other choice but to comply. And today we see them as collaborators. But at the same time, you have ones in Jamaica saying that they are not Africans. Them not come from Africa. Them are aboriginals. While you have Ghanaians fighting a war because of the collaboration of selling Africans into slavery, the invasion by the colonial power. The Ashanti Kingdom was fighting against the colonial Britain because of that. It wasn't because of just the golden stool, you know. It wasn't just because of that. The golden stool is a disrespect, a big disrespect. England are trying to disrespect, on top of the disrespect what them already did go on with. Zane, big disrespect, and we're going to get in it because we have time. Zane? But as I say, you still have Jamaicans who are saying that they are not Africans. And the history proves that is not factual. See? Because the war in Ghana and also the war in Jamaica with the Maroons against the colonial Britain is factual thing, is truth. It's not no makeup. So how can you claim, how can you sell the people, especially in this time, is the younger youths them that are coming up. Zane? And you know, enough youths or enough people them not in a reading and them some of them not read for go find out. You know, enough people them just listen or watch. You see me? And when them see these prominent celebrities coming out and talking certain things, they just take it as God's gospel. And that is misleading, because that is not the truth. How can you say you are not African and you are Aboriginal? I know I say this pan a whole pa different program, but you know, this really have to drive some nail in a that. You see me? Because that is not factual. Not factual at all. The people upon the island of Jamaica, them is African people. The black people there, they are Africans. They are not even Maroons. Because the Africans them never give themselves that name there. Europeans call them that. Englishmen call them Maroons. Never them give themselves that name there. Because you already are African, or you have to be no Maroon now when you're already African. Some people are going to say, oh, because it's stemming from the Moors, because you are the black Moors from North Africa. And, madness. People are African. That is it. You need no semantics. From you are African, you are African. From you is a black man, you is a African. That is it. So how is it that, you know, you have people sowing those seeds? When you have great women like these two African women. These two great African queens. That fight Yeah, man, them fight, man. Fight. Fight against the evil out of Judgment Ball, Africa, and half of the island. Because the Africans, them, yes, they were there before any of these Christopher Columbus and all of those other guys. The Africans, them, had already traveled there. It is the same, cause Columbus, them never know nothing. Them never know how to sail no ship. Are the same African, them, hey, African, you know want some, hey, on the island of Jamaica, you know want to box, you know. Are the same African, them, you know, Columbus use for sail ship come around the Caribbean. Zin? Same African them. Same one what them call Moors. Them. Same one. And come bust us have the art for say, boy, yo, you know, say I me discover around here, sir. You never discover nothing. Because if you couldn't share one raft go up Judgment by White River, if you discover nowhere. Shaka. Shabuka. Okay. Annas and manners. Empress Brandy, Tony Tap, Empress Tasana, blessed love. Yeah. You know, them two warrior empress, yeah, is them. See? So when Columbus same discover here and there and everywhere, never. Africans were already there on the island. That is facts. So that is what people should say. People should not say they are not African and they are indigenous to the island of Jamaica. That cannot be so. You know, that is not true. That is not true. And I'm going to prove it to you. So that is not true. Okay? That is not true at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. No. Nanny, which is Nana. Zin. Nanny was born 1686 in Ghana, West Africa, into the Ashanti tribe and was brought to Jamaica as a slave. See? She was born 1682 in Ghana, West Africa. Nanny the Maroon. So them say anyway, say she and the Maroon. But she is not no Maroon. That is another lie and stupidness. She's not no Maroon. We have to clear up these foolishness. Zin? We have to clear up them foolishness here. She is not a Maroon. She is a Ashanti. Come on, man. There's enough information out there for we stop regurgitate the foolishness. Zin? She's a Ashanti. She's not a Maroon. Reggie Douglas from out of Nevis. Where's Nevis? Bless up yourself. Welcome. See? Nanny which is Nana. Is not no Maroon. I want the Maroon them listen good, all who say them a Maroon. See? Well, I would shed some light on something, but I'll probably leave it for another time. Even though I know the first time I taught them things upon the platform, but yeah, she's not no Maroon. She's not no Maroon. Nanny. She's not no Maroon. But the Jamaicans them run with it. Because the Englishman them tell them say I saw it go. And them run with it. Me used to say it too. I used to say it. Nanny of the Maroon. As they are them can't say me title it tonight because that is what the people them know. You see me? What I mean, why she can't be a Maroon? You know, they are listen what the thing says. She born 1686. Zin? West Africa. So why you ask stupid question, Virgin? Why you ask stupid, why can't she be Maroon? Because she's not. Leopard not change them spot. Can you be an Englishman? Can you be a European? You can't be a European unless you're a European. See? She is an Ashanti or Asante. See? From the Asante Empire. She can't be no Maroon. She born in West Africa, Ghana. In Ghana, them have different tribe. You have a tribe that left from Nigeria in Ghana today. They mostly dwell in the capital, Accra. Them call Ga, the Ga people. Ga. Zane, and them left from where? Them left from Nigeria. And coming at the capital of Ghana. Well, the now capital today, which is Accra. Them called the Ga people. Zane? And most of them still see themselves as Nigerian. At least that's where, you know, the lineage I come from. So she can't be no Maroon. See me, King? Yeah, she's not. Greetings in the name of Haile Selassie, Empress Men in Balance. Life, Marcus Garvey, Heights all across the world. Sean, bless up yourself. Warm welcome. Zane? Strong black woman. Zane? In the 18th centuries. A descendant of imported West Africans who fled the oppressive expense of slavery and the plantation and formed their own community in a rough, hilly interior of the island of Jamaica. She was known by both the Maroon and the British settlers. See? She was known by the Maroons and the British. She wasn't a Maroon. Was no Maroon. She's an African. She is a Ashanti, Nanny. And Nanny is Jamaica, one of Jamaica national heroes. Now, so, Nanny are one of Jamaica national hero. And enough of the people them don't know the history about her. Because them are going to tell us that she's a Maroon. And she's obviously not a Maroon. She probably fought or fight alongside or with the Maroon against the colonial Britain. Zane? And even the said people them would say them a Maroon. Them are not a Maroon either. Them are not a Maroon. Them are Africans. So her influence over the Maroon was so strong that it seems to be supernatural and was said to be connected to her power of Obia. Wow. I call that witchcraft and all of them something now. Zane? I guess what them I call in a them time there is totally different from what we might hear people are deal with today. Zane? I guess it's probably a total different energy, a different thing. Because that is one of the things where she was used against the colonial England. I don't know who you be, but I don't want to block you because we're not here arguing. We're here shining light. I guess you want to come over here and argue with the host. And I'm not interested in that. I'm just saying she cannot be a Maroon because she's a West African. She's an Ashanti. That is what I'm saying. There's no arguing in that. If you can't understand that, then I don't know. See? We're not here arguing anything. Yeah. We'll just shine some light that these two powerful black women, it's within the same time frame that they were fighting against the colonial power. You see me? Maroon is a social construct created by white man from England. Shabuka House. Maroon is a social construct that was created by white man we come from England. Zane? All that. You come here when I can ask the foolishness. African are African, them not change their spot. Just like how leopard not change their spot. African are African, it no matter where you go. Zane, it no matter how long you stay where you go. From you's African, you's African. That are just the real, that are what we are say. Zane, so you know have no African pan no island nowhere. No aboriginal. Nothing no go so. Zane? Nothing no go like that. It's stupidness that. Yeah? Nothing no go so my boss. So, Nanny of the Maroon, Zane, as we know, she was fighting along with the Maroons in Jamaica. And we are saying Maroon just so one's overstand because they are Africans. They are not Maroons. See? That is the narrative that is out there. And we have to clear up them little narrative here because it's years, pan top of years, them, me grew up and hear them I say these things. Now, me have more sense, Zane, and me can read and overstand for know say boy, so all along a foolishness and did I tell you really. You see me? And enough youth just absorb this narrative that is out there, which is wrong. See it? It's wrong. So why I use old English language? If you type in some American, some African language, I don't want to see your type no English in the thing. And I don't want black you still so just best you go along with the flow. But Nana, which is Nanny. Alright, watch here. Jamaica, I'm born in Jamaica. Zane. And Jamaica, we have a thing where we call a Nancy story. In a Jamaica, we have a thing where we call a Nancy story. Zane, brother and Nancy. Brother and Nancy. You know what Jamaican use that name there. And them don't know what them say. You know what Jamaican get up every day, Zane, and say brother and Nancy are a Nancy story because enough time reasoning a go on and man a chat foolishness and man say, yo, shut up with your Nancy story, man. Hey, go one side with that, man. Zane, and Nancy, we know, alright. And Nancy, in the book, when we are go to school and thing, in the book, Nancy is a spider. Nancy is a spider. Brother Nancy, brother Tukuman. See? Now, Nancy, when you say spider in a tree, a Ghanaian language, a Asante language, see? When you say spider, when you say spider, is a Nancy. When you say spider in a tree, you say a Nancy. If you want to say, look, see the spider there, a Nancy in tree. Brother and Nancy. So we even say like a tree in our patois or in our broken English then. On the island of Jamaica. Most of we don't know. Say that I go on. But a Nancy is spider. Brother Anansi. A spider when you say it in a tree. Anansi. For spider. But we talk about brother Anansi every day. Now so. And it's a Ghanaian word for spider. Tree for spider. Anansi. I'm tell the item, I'm not educated, you know. I'm far from it. Seeing? Far, far, far from being educated. But anyway, I'm going to play, let me just play something for the item. Let's play a little thing for the item. Zane?
Hi, it's Quainey here. While I was driving through Ghana, it was me, my wife, my friend and his wife, yeah? They're all of Jamaican descent. I'm of Guyanese descent. And I kept noticing the Jamaican flag on the back of cars, on shops, especially when you get to the Asante region of Ghana. The Asante are the biggest and most powerful tribe in Ghana. And when you get to their region, you see the Jamaican flag everywhere. So my wife and my friend and his missus kept laughing at me because I'm always taking the pee like Jamaicans, right? And I kept saying, where's the Guyanese flag? So we are thinking that Ghana is just like the country of Jamaica. What we found out is that the Jamaican colours are actually the colours of the Ashanti flag. And the Asante people consider the majority of the slaves that were taken to Jamaica to be Asante people. And they mention the name Nanny, the Jamaican enslaved woman who rebelled against the British, and they claim her heritage. Nanny is a Ghanaian name for a woman, and she is one of their Ghanaian warriors. They say that many of the enslaved who were taken to Jamaica were Garamanti warriors from the Ashanti army, and the British wanted them to fight on their side, but they refused to fight with the British and instead fought for their freedom. So my friend and I, all of us had no idea of this link between Ghana and Jamaica. It's a link that the Ghanaians are very proud of their hero Nanny and what she did in Jamaica against the British and how she managed to get her freedom for herself and the Maroons. The man who drove us around was an Asante, and all he ever played was reggae music. They love reggae music in Ghana. When you listen to Bob Marley in Ghana, it is more powerful than listening to it here. All the songs, Africa Unites, War, Exodus, everything suddenly makes sense when you see what's around you. And on a Sunday, the radio stations play reggae music, some of them. They love their reggae because they consider it their music, because as I said, they consider Jamaicans to be them. And when you go to the capital city, Kumasi, it is so noisy and colourful and chaotic, and it is so vibrant. Jamaicans, the Ghanaians love you because they consider them you. Hi, it's Quainey here. While
Saying, so I alone just know this thing, you know. Yeah, I alone know. So, the people on the island is not no aboriginal, nothing. None at all. They are Africans. See? The people on the island of Jamaica, them is African people. And for real, what the virgin there say is a reality. What the virgin there say is a reality. See? When you go to Ghana, you see the Jamaican flags them all over the place. You have to wonder if a Jamaica you're there, for real. But there's a significance behind it. There's a deep significance behind it. Yeah. And you hear enough of the ones them want to sound like, you know, them love Jamaicans. They love the Africans them that were brought to Jamaica. Because them know say are them brother and them sister. Them know say are for them people. See? Them know, man. It's just politics that is involved in everything we are going. Politics. Politics why certain things can free up. See? Politics. But we they have to share something, we they have to shed the light upon what are going. The little ones them were there. We say them a celebrity and them a sell misinformation. War unto uno. War unto uno. See? Yeah, man. And I sell misinformation to the youth them, to the masses. We not really start talk about Asantewaa yet, you know. We are go dig deep. Yeah, we are going into some serious something, man. We probably are going to scratch the surface still. You see me? But whatever we are scratch the surface with, yeah, is imperative. Seriously. So honorable family, please push the like button on the video or on the live. That is important. Alright? Very important. Yeah, man. Nanny fight against the British. Yeah. Yeah, man. Fight against them. And a woman lead the rebellion. A woman lead the rebellion against some thick neck English guy. Some big neck English guy. A woman lead the rebellion against them. See? A woman. What happened to the man them? What happened to the man them? A woman lead the rebellion. What did happen to the man them? But Nanny was Ashanti. So that type of energy that she had, that she would take up arms and go fight them guy there, it was in her blood. It was in her blood. It was in her DNA. Yeah, man. Because she's a Ashanti. She's an Ashanti. A woman, black woman, lead the rebellion. African woman. Not no Jamaican. African woman. Leading the rebellion against the British colonialists. Powerful. Powerful black woman, man, for stand up against these guys with shotgun. Oh my. Must be a strong woman, man. Fearless. Fearless. I guess out of them stable they have other empress like Harriet Tubman. Yeah. But I come from them stable there. But Nanny, Nana, she was fearless. Fearless. And the English was defeated during that battle. The English was defeated. Yeah, man. English was defeated. Serious thing. No joke thing. An Englishman called Cree. I said, oh, wait there, we have one treaty here. We have a treaty. Cree. We have one treaty here, you know. Englishman ball Cree. Yeah. So I have one treaty that he want the African them to look pan and see if they're interested. You see me? Yeah, man. And some of the African them agree. But me know say Nanny never agree, but them try to write it like Nanny did agree. Yeah. Them write it like Nanny did agree with the treaty. Then she could never agree to something that she was opposed to. That is why she were fighting. Because the treaty that them talk about, what was in the treaty, is the same thing it was dealing with. There wasn't any change. Yeah, well, probably there was a little bit of change for the people them now who assimilate to be Maroon. Them did I get a little change. Them did I get a little change from the Englishman. That was the only change. Because the assimilators and the collaborators who now decide say them go and take the side of the Englishman for catch them fellow brothers and sisters, because the Englishman say, watch here. Here is a treaty. And after today, you're no longer called the Africans, your name Maroons. And them grab it and say, yes, sir. We will gladly accept this and collect the little change that you have for we. And them accept it and catch Africans, them own self, who were running away from the lynching and the slavery. And them who said them was abolitionists against slavery, who was fighting against the English, because they had to be abolitionists if you oppose the English slavery. But what you were doing, you were catching the same African and giving back to the English for a change. For a change. And Nanny wasn't a part of that. I could never see Nanny joining that. I could never see she being a part of that. But them try to write the story or the history like she agreed with it. But any sensible reader who read history and study history and see what this woman stand for and what she was fighting for would know that the narrative that them are trying to sell away today, she was never a part of it. She was never a part of it. See? She was never a part of it. Never. So all of the collaborators, I don't want to upset on tonight and call on a sellout. Just call on collaborators for now. Think that is more they call it politically correct. You know? Sellout sound like that disrespect. I just call on I call it the collaborators. Yeah, collaborators, the ones them who collaborate. See? Yeah, man. Nanny wasn't a part of it. Yeah, Nanny was fighting against English. She would never join them. She would never join them. Okay? She would never. And all of the people, them, as I say, they keep.
You hear Patois, how much?
They keep
You hear Patois?
they keep fighting against they keep fighting against ones who say they're Africans with the narrative that they are aboriginal, so they are different. But here this Ghanaian is a superstar Ghanaian. He's a celebrity. See? A celebrity Ghanaian. And he's been to Jamaica several times. He even do reggae music. Now, listen to what him have to say. Him go by the name of Stone Boy. I'm sure not found familiar with the name and familiar with his work. Listen to what him say.
How much tree is in Patois?
Yes,
Like, how much do you hear African dialect in the Patois?
I would say on the tonation and the accent and style, it's 100%. Yo, I'm gonna wonder that there, you know. Yes, I didn't know some poe, Brian, alive, eh? That's street. That's Patois. Where you go? Yo, who going?
Right.
Same. Sound the same to me. And you hear Patois, how much tree is in Patois?
Yes,
Like, how much do you hear African dialect in the Patois?
I would say on the tonation and the accent and style, it's 100%. Yo, I'm gonna wonder that there, you know. Yes, I didn't know some poe, Brian, alive, eh? That's street. That's Patois. Where you go? Yo, who going?
Right.
Same. Sound the same to me. And you hear Patois, how much tree is in Patois?
Yes,
Like, how much do you hear African dialect in the Patois?
I would say on the tonation and the accent and style, it's 100%.
Alright. See, that a Stone Boy. That's Stone Boy, and everyone hear what him say. Me not have to repeat what him say. Everybody hear what him say. See? Everybody hear what him say. Alright, the people them are not Jamaican. Them is African, majority of them. They are from Ghana, West Africa. Them is not no aboriginals. See? We are buried that tonight or this morning. Yeah. People must stop the foolishness now. Now, we're going to look and Asantewaa. We still a look upon Nanny same way. You see me? But we're going to pay more close attention to Asantewaa. Now, I say some people say them is not. They are not Ghanaians and they're just Jamaicans, and some people say the transatlantic slave trade, it never took place. The transatlantic slavery, people say it never. People pan Jamaica, especially the one them will say them is aboriginals. Them said the transatlantic slavery never took place. And me have to look on them people as some educated dons. And the locks could long till it touched the ground. And you could call out Haile Selassie and name till thy kingdom come. Seeing? Rubbish. Una chat. Me I tell you so. Because it's not factual, it's not true. And I don't know if some white guys are paying for push those narrative. It seems so. It seems like the collaboration that took place on the continent, some of the collaborate, well, I know enough of them did. You see, just like, you see, conductor and some little sideman on the bus, them, I know say some of the collaborators, them did jump on some of the ship them where come cross. Some little sideman. So them, enough of them still over here. See? Enough of them still about. Enough of them have them assignments said way where them a carry out. See? So them go and push that narrative to say, boy, the transatlantic slavery didn't happen. It never took place. It's foolishness and white man are tricking and all these type of things. And those are some collaborators. Yeah, man. Because you have Ghanaians. Remember now, we are talking about things. We are talking about factual things now. Think, when was it? 2017, 2016, round about. 2018, one of them. You have the year of return. What return mean? What return mean? What that mean? Because I'm not educated, but more often know what the meaning of return. What is the meaning of that? When you return, I'm sure they are them educated and know the meaning of return. Now, you had the year of return in Ghana. Don't it? Everybody remember that. Just before the big sea. Just before the big sea lick the whole world, you have the year of return. Interesting, Just as you have the year of return, you have this big sea boom. Year of return. That happened. Why the Ghanaians would have a year of return? Why? It's not the white man them tell them to do it. The white man they not gonna tell them that. Me, you know that for sure. Because them know what happened. Them know. Zane? Them know exactly what happened. Them know the history. It's just some of us don't know our history. Some of us is just fueled by what the white man have told us and take it as God's gospel and run with it. And it is far from the truth. Far from the truth. Now, the year of return happened, and you see a whole heap of Africans, so-called or politically speaking, African Americans, Afro-Caribbeans. Zane? Remember now, I'm not educated. So you just bear with me. So you have the African Americans and you have the Afro-Caribbeans. Zane? And you have the... what again? I think I hate that. So you have all of them African here in the diaspora. Zane? Because of the transatlantic slavery. Right? You see the ones them who never transatlantic, I not talk to you because I not talk to you, but you can't listen still. The African Americans, the Afro-Caribbeans, the black British, Zane, the year of return was for those people. The year of return was for them African there. The Afro-Caribbean, the Afro-American, or African-American, whichever way you want to call it. The year of return was for them. Why? Why them had to be the ones that is designated to return? Why them have to return? Why? Because them are returned from where them come from. The year of return. The gate of no return. The year of return. The gate of no return. The gate of no return is in Cape Coast. The gate of no return is in Cape Coast, Ghana. See? In a one of the dungeon them, where I lead out to the sea, for board the slave ship them SSG ship of Lubeck, Jesus. The gate of no return. So that's why you have the year of return. See? I hope I make sense, you know. I hope I'm making some sense here. So now, the year of return, you had Ghanaians apologize. Well, I remember that the Ghanaian president came to Jamaica probably couple months prior the launch of the year of return. He went to Jamaica. I'm sure he went to other Caribbean islands also and apologized. See? Now, beside all of the other rest of things, them wanna probably don't agree with what I'm going with. Me nah focus on that. But it must have sense to come and apologize and then initiate, whether I want to look on it as a tourist scheme to make money off of African American or Afro Caribbean or whatever way I want to look on it. The point is, he acknowledged that these Africans that are in the Americas, they were taken out illegally. And they should return. And that initiative is a good start. Yeah, a great start. So all of the Aboriginals, please don't return, because I don't want to come around there. The Aboriginals stay in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbeans and them thing there. See? Stay around there. But the year of return was for those Afro-Caribbean and Afro-American and Black British. Because most of the Black British, they're from the generation of the Windrush generation. See? All of them there, either you want to look upon them as Jamaican, Trinidadian, St. Lucian, Grenadian. They are all generation of the Windrush. And why they are of generation of the Windrush? Because they are from the British Commonwealth. See? Yes. So all of them people, they were given the invitation for the year of return to Ghana. Now here is a Ghanaian, I guess he's a head of state, apologizing publicly for the atrocity and the collaboration of the transatlantic slave trade. Hey, Aboriginals, close on the eye and lock on the ears. Don't listen to this.
I wish at this point to particularly to apologize deeply on behalf of the chiefs and people of Gold Coast and Ghana, for the atrocities, the cruelty, the inhuman treatment that were committed 400 years ago by my ancestors during the Atlantic slave trade, where over 400 years ago, millions of our brothers and sisters were captured, sold and transported under inhumane and cruel circumstances through Elmina Castle across to the Caribbeans and to the New World. On behalf of the chiefs and people of Ghana, I do render unqualified apology, deep from the bottom of our hearts. Deep from our bottom of our hearts. But one thing that I want you to be aware of, it was not without resistance. Some of our chiefs did fought and resisted. Some of our people did fought and resisted. But we are fighting a losing battle against a stronger army. People with guns, and we had no guns. They deceived us with liquor and all other temptations. Whatever the circumstances that led us to us, we stand here to render apology. And it's my wish and prayer that this apology is accepted. It's accepted deep by our brothers and sisters from the diaspora. May the blood of Jesus assist us to overcome that evil, that never again should we witness this cruelty, this inhuman cruelty of man to man in this country. I thank you, and once again, on behalf of the chiefs and people of Ghana, we do render this up.
Yeah, we accept your apology, my general. We know a Jesus thing still, but we accept your apology. Yeah, because up to now, Colonial Britain wouldn't even apologize. See? And as the Virgin said, it was like, we are fight a losing battle against some guys with shotguns and we call them all-time cannon. You see me? And we wasn't equipped in that fashion. But because we are warriors, we never go and just give up like that. See? And this is where Asantewaa come into the picture fully. See? Yeah, this is where she come into the picture fully. My sister, Queen Africa, bless up yourself, warm welcome. It's good to have the eye here. And I hope you understand that this is not a fight against you and it's not a personal thing. You know what I mean? None at all. This is for make our people, the same people them that they I refer to all the time, Zine, is for them to know the truth. Not the truth mixed with lies No, that is not what we're dealing with. And, it's not a fight against the eye. In no shape or form. See? So, I don't want you to take anything that we do over here personal. And when I share some of the things them that you put out on the social space, I don't want to take it personal. It's only for educational purposes, not for entertainment, because we're not here to entertain. I'm not an entertainer. You could call me an influencer, but I'm a Rastafari. That is what I am. See? So good for you have the eye over here tonight or this morning. Now, as I said, this is where Asantewaa come into the picture. Because, as the Virgin said a while ago, we fight. Zane, we fight against the colonial Britain. We fight them. And here come now a next warrior queen. Ashanti queen. See? Here comes the next warrior queen. I guess Queen Africa is of this spirit. Here comes a next warrior queen, Asantewaa, which was born October 17, 1840. See? Yeah? And her brother was the Ashanti king, which the Englishman captured and was very disrespectful about it. Very disrespectful. Very, what the word? English language, yeah. Was very disrespectful. See? And she have to rise up. She have to rise up. Because it's like the man them, I don't know if them did weak out because of the fight. But Asantewaa, Ashanti queen. She's of royal bloodline. She was the gatekeeper for the golden stool that the British did so desire to sit on, saying it was for the Queen of England. Oh, bright and out of order. Eh? My people, let me read a letter. Let me read a letter where the English queen, I think him was her emissary. Is it? This is what I'm saying. Your king, Pompey the First, is in exile and will not return. You hear the word there? Return. Will not return to Ashanti. His power and authority will be taken over by the representative of the Queen of Britain. The terms of the 1874 peace treaty. You hear that? You hear that? Peace treaty in 1874. Now, when was the Maroon treaty signed? Now I'm confused up the thing still, but 1874, the peace treaty of Farima, I beg your pardon, which require you to pay the cost of the 1874 war, have not been forgotten. You have to pay with interest. Hey, don't make me cuss bad word. You have to pay with interest the sum of £160,000 a year. Every year. That is where I must say. Then there is the matter of the golden stool of the Ashanti. The queen is entitled to the stool. She must receive it. Where is the golden stool? I am the representative of the paramount power. Why have you relegated me to this ordinary chair? Well, hey, wait there, calm down, please. It's a letter me I read still, the representative of the English Queen. You hear how the man a go on? One minute there. No, sir. The man said, where is the golden stool? I am the representative of the paramount power. Oh, God. Why have you relegated me to this ordinary chair? No, if I laugh and drop off and something there. Why did you not take the opportunity of my coming to Kumasi to bring the golden stool for me to sit upon it? What a outer here. Hear him now. However, you may be quite sure that through the government has not received the golden stool at this end, it will rule over you with the same impartiality and fairness if you had produced it. See, that are the letter where the English representative write to the Ashanti kingdom. The man said we have a king in exile and him now return. See it? You hear how bright and feisty, outer order, liberty taking. The man said, why you relegate me to this little chair here? Why? What is it about this golden stool what only African have? What about it, sir? Why are you so interested in it? Why are you so interested in something that you don't know about? But ready eye, gravelicious, covetous. You want to sit on the golden stool, which you're not ordained to. You're not ordained to. See? And on a racist thing. But you're not ordained fi sit down pan this here. You have gold in England? Which part of gold there in England? You have no gold? No gold. Go around and thief people things. See? That are the letter where them write to Asantewaa, because she was the one who is the gatekeeper for the stool. Yeah? And her brother was in exile. But there was a treaty in 1874. See? Hey, Jamaica. Jamaica, I'm born in Augustown, I come from. See? But here now, Jamaica. You think, say, one can bring in a republic and trick the people, them? Because Uno want to collect the reparation money and keep it to yourself. Hear this. Listen this. What the Virgin said. The Virgin said, you have to pay with interest the sum of 160,000 a year. See? From the treaty that was signed. Why a treaty was signed? A treaty was signed, because of the transatlantic slavery. See? Fighting it a go on. War a go on. Because you can't come take with people them out. The war a go on against the British and war a go on against the collaborators. See it? And a treaty signed for stop a war in 1874. And here come the guy again now. I tell the Virgin them and sistering them of the Ashanti Empire that them must pay a sum of 160,000 a year. A year. Now, England me there now. England me there. I'm sure no say them a hear me. Because this is a public forum. Now, England, you remember this? Sure no someone remember it. See? The Ashanti Empire did have to pay on this a year. See? So, oh no, when the Africans them in the diaspora is asking you now, we not bully you now, we not bad you up and we not disrespect, we come very intelligent, see, and humble on top of it, and I ask you, we ask you for reparation. See? And we ask you for repatriation. Freedom, redemption, and international repatriation. You ask for 160,000 from the Ashanti Empire a year. See? And they had to pay you. And they're probably still paying you up until today. So how you now want to trick the Jamaican people them? Or you want to come with I remember the now king called the Jamaica Prime Minister. I remember seeing him and the now King of England in some meeting. Yes, I remember that. And straight after that, we start to hear this republic thing more frequent. More frequent. See? And then we saw Minister of Culture, Honorable, start to talk about reparation, and the English should repay and should pay us. That is from the same political party in Jamaica. See, I don't know. I don't trust no politician anyway. Wagwan, because republic means that they don't go pay the Jamaicans them. Republic means that we not going to pay the Jamaicans, because them gone upon them own. Them is no longer under your ruling. You're no longer the head of state. Why? I want to strip that guy from the name Bro God, you know. There's no what Bro God. Strip him from that. Because any sensible God would know that you cannot put your people in that position. Come on. Look how much you hear the people on the island there. See? Tiling. And now them when them forget them little, them forget them bonus and now. We forget what bonus. Yeah? We see where I go on in America, you know. We keeping a close eye upon it, man. Not because we not talk upon it enough, but we keep a close eye upon what I go on. When it's time to talk about it, yeah man, by all means. But this republic thing is robbing the people of Jamaica. And that go on, you know. It means that the people them not going to get no money. You know, some people going to say, Rasta talk about money and yeah, we need money. What I'm telling you, need money them for pay away. Them for pay away. When we see them a demand back 160,000 from the Ashanti Empire a year. Them for pay away. Them not for escape. Them not for just swindle out of it like that. See? No. Them for pay away. We deserve to be paid. You understand? Yeah. That little guy, hey, me say me hear one little youth, a class up in man in a man, and me I tell her, say, boy, yo, go on youth. Me I tell her, me hear the youth a class up him judgment ball. Me I say, yeah, go on class him up. Because I don't know which class him did I go. But anyway, as I said, this is where Asantewaa come into the picture. Now, after the Virgin sent that disrespectful letter, Zane, this is what Asantewaa said to her people. The warrior queen, warrior empress, warrior goddess, queen mother. Yeah. This is what she said. She said, now I have seen that some of you fear to go forward to fight for our king. If it were in the brave days of Osei, Tatu, Akumfu, Anaki, and Apoko, where leaders would not sit down to see their king taken away without firing a shot. No white man could have dared to speak to a leader of the Ashanti in the way the governor spoke to you this morning. It is true that the bravery of the Ashanti is no more? Question mark. I cannot believe it. It cannot be. I must say this, if you, the man of the Ashanti, will not go forward, then we will. The woman will. I shall call upon my fellow woman. We will fight the white man. We will fight till the last of us fall on the battlefield. Yeah, Asantewaa. Seeing when the man them sit back and make some guy from sky come chat. That was how she talk back to fear people them, especially the man them. Especially the man them. She said she have to go call some woman. No man, you know. Woman. She said she have to go call. That is how dire the situation was. That she have to call some woman. Honorable Prophet Brian, blessed love my Lord, warm welcome. Yeah. African woman, Ashanti woman. Hear how she talk? She said if it was in the days of bravery, you think any white guy could come and chat the way how him a chat this morning? African queen. Warm to my African queen them. Warm to no. I know no there you know. One there. One do. So my black man them asleep. African man them asleep, you know. I need to wake them up. Yeah. Need to wake them up, man. Need to wake them up. Because it's urgent and it's like an emergency, really. When you really check it. See? Need for wake up now, man. Need for wake up you now. Need for wake up you now. Look like me have got get Jesse Gender up on the program. I come ball out Israel. I come use to ball out Israel Park cut it. What they need for wake up here now and not joke sitting. Zane? Now we need for wake up, aya. Two powerful women. One of them did a champion in a Jamaica. And the next one did a champion in a Judgment Ball Ghana. Same tribe. From the same empire. Within the same time and space. That is not no coincidence. That is not no coincidence, you know. Hey, we're stronger than we think we are, you know. We're stronger than we think we are, man. See them two empress, they them fearless. Them never fear no guy. Him could pink till him blow. See? Fearless. Where the man them dead today were fearless. Like them two empress there. For defend them nation. Where uno there? Where uno there? Marcus say if you haven't done what other man have done, so we have got to do greater than what them guy do. One there. Because now is the time, you know. There is no better time than now. There's no better time than now. There is no better time than now, man. Me go show now a very disturbing video, you know. Me go show now a very disturbing video. See? Because you see, if we continue to sleep and be lazy and asking for handout, I don't want a handout from no guy, you know. Because everything where you go give me away, you already take from my sitting. See? Marcus said we can do it. Marcus said we can do it. And I trust Marcus. I talk about Marcus Garvey now. Marcus said we can do it. Now at the time for wake up and do it. See? Because me see what going to take place, you know. Me see what going to take place, and it will take place already. It will take place already. Me see what take place at Jamaica, man. Me see what take place. I'm going to kill out the people, them. Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious what go on. So if the people them don't try and get out, them are going to kill you out. And that are go on, you know. That is what is happening in Jamaica. So still they don't want to come out. Still they don't want to wake up. Because it's not going to be pretty. From here on, it's not going to be pretty. It is already not pretty. You know, say from the other day, how much bring struck. It's like every other week them lick a bring struck. And the cashless thing are forwarding. Well, it's already here anyway. See it? Place I get more volatile and volatile and volatile. And I love Jamaica. But I love Africa more than Jamaica. I love Africa more than Jamaica. See? I love the people them there. Just like how I love my African brothers and sisters on the continent. Just the same. No difference. See? Buju say, who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? What about those who can't? Interesting. I go show a little video, you know, soon. See? And it's very disturbing. But I want to listen to that Rasta man here. See? I want to listen to that elder Rasta man here. In Jamaica. Yeah? Because fly high enough, fly low. Them going to have a pay away, you know. Going to have a pay away. But me not depend on them paying us. I'm not depending on that. I'm not backing on that. See? No. Me not send a one for wait and yo. But them for pay away. Because we deserve to be paid. Yeah. But listen to Elder Rassia. I want to listen him good. Yeah, listen him good.
No. Miguel Lorne is an attorney and also the outspoken founder of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party in Jamaica. He's taken things a step further than just writing letters. He's sued the Queen, the British government, and the government of Jamaica for reparations.
In about the year 2000, we brought a case against the Queen of England. Myself and Bert Samuels, we brought a case on behalf of some members of the Rastafarian community against the Queen of England upon our visit to Jamaica. And I personally went to King's House to serve the documents on her. Our case was, the rulings of the judge was against us on the basis that we have not established sufficiently that, one, that we were the victims of the atrocities that we speak. Now clearly we were not the victims, so we must prove that we are related to the victims of the atrocities. In other words, we must prove that we are Africans. On that basis, a judge ruled against us. That was one of the conditions, that we have not proven that we are Africans. So apparently he wanted us, we should have brought DNA, something, and to show which part of Africa each one of the claimants were from. So the next time we come, we're going to do that. In other words, we're going to eliminate their excuses until they have no more excuses. And therefore will have to give us justice. And here the irony now. They sent the Solicitor General to represent the Queen. The Jamaican government, sent the Solicitor General, who was Michael Hilton, to represent the Queen against us. So the Jamaican people is paying the Solicitor General to fight against us. Now that makes sense? You should, when we sue you, you should say, all right, we understand this lawsuit. We will join you against the British government and the Queen of England. We will join you with that. Or we will see how we can...
Wait there. Remember those pauses. Now, this brethren is a qualified lawyer, His name is Honorable Miguel Lan. And you hear what I'm saying? Wanna listen good enough. Remember just bring that back a little. See? Listen him good.
We're going to do that. In other words, we're going to eliminate their excuses until they have no more excuses. And therefore will have to give us justice. And here the irony now. They sent the Solicitor General to represent the Queen. The Jamaican government, sent the Solicitor General, who was Michael Hilton, to represent the Queen against us. So the Jamaican people is paying the Solicitor General to fight against us. Now that makes sense? You should, when we sue you, you should say, all right, we understand this lawsuit. We will join you against the British government and the Queen of England. We will join you with that. Or we will see how we can absent ourselves and let you go ahead and fight it against them. They didn't take that approach. They paid the Solicitor General to represent the Queen to counter us. So they are traitors to the cause. And this recent thing that they went on with down in Trinidad the other day to say that the CARICOM governments now endorse reparations, it's just trickery. Because we have a live example of a government who should have joined its people to go against the Queen of England and the British government. They didn't do that. And I'm therefore suspicious. But you know what the Solicitor General said in the case, in the lawsuit? He came to court and he said, we want to settle this thing, we want to get rid of this thing quickly. Because this lawsuit is having adverse effects on the relationship between Jamaica and England. But he said, I felt very proud. I said, what? Before, so we should have filed 100. In other words, this is having adverse relationship between you and England because we are making the British know that not all of us here are beggars, but because you are beggars, you go begging grants, you go begging gifts, you go begging loans, you go to these people as beggars. So for now, when they see some people who are claiming, not begging, it's having adverse effect. We are not beggars, we are claimants. It's a big difference.
Over the years, the Rastafarians have not had much support from the government in their fight for reparations, which is why Lorne is now suspicious of the recent effort to form a regional reparations commission. There have also been other mixed signals. In 2012, during Prince Harry's visit to Jamaica, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller made headlines for announcing that Jamaica was not seeking reparations.
When she said it, and them go back, you know what calls I get? BBC, this C, and other C call me, Mr. Lord, what is your views on reparation? And as I start talking, I said, but your Prime Minister just said she ain't interested. Why are you interested? That's what me getting now. Yes, all of a sudden the whole of them said we were in Jamaica when your Prime Minister said it, and so on. So I says, oh, well, all right, we'll deal with our Prime Minister. That's the slap in the face she gives, I wonder if she doesn't understand that. when she made such a comment when Harry was here. That's disrespectful to all of my work.
But in this year's Emancipation Day address, it was a different story.
It is in the name of these brave ancestors that we call on those who trespassed against them to do the right thing as we in the Caribbean explore all the avenues related to reparation.
Politician. So why you can't trust politician? Can't trust politician, man. Can't trust politician. Cause just for the occasion, you know, when no British not around, when no English not around, for the occasion she could say what she has said. But when the people dead there, who is supposed to tackle about reparation and repatriation, she said that is not on Jamaica's agenda. We no business about that. We don't care about that. No, we're not interested in that. Me know say Nanny would a shame a she. Nanny, national hero of Jamaica, would a shame a Portia Simpson. Nanny, our ancestor, would a shame a she for what she say and the game where she play with the people of Jamaica. Jamaican people, none of them no like on you know. None of them. Not one of them. You hear me I say? None of them no like on you. See? Cause hear the game what she play? Politics, you know. And when the British they there, see, I see him when the boy Cameron come there, in a must about when 2016, boy ma come pay money for build prison, for deportee where I come from England. Where them a deport to England. See? She never tackle him about nothing. Him never, what him did say? Him compare the Jamaican them couple £1,000 for build prison. Just like how we see England under the one when named Richie Mossy Sunak. That's him name. Same gone to Rwanda with the Home Secretary. What's your name again? Bravo man or something like so. So them a pay. Them a give them billions of pounds for accept refugees into Africa, you know. Them give one African state billions of pounds. Billions of pounds. Rwanda. The virgin name, Robert Gigami, I saw him name, the president down there. The interesting brother. Interesting brother. But the point what me I try to make, how them don't want pay. How them don't want pay we. Because you have corrupt politicians who in line with the colonial agenda. Them in line with it. For not pay reparation and repatriation, the same politician them in line with it. You think them not in line with it? Them in line with it. Why you think nothing can go on? How much different government come and say, well, oh, England, you know this. What's your name? I kinda like her, you know. But it's only like. See? I'm a black sister still. I kinda like her. I feel like she could change. She could. Anyone can. You see me? But she said she have to go to the Governor General. The Governor General to petition. Petition what? Petition what? Why you need to go to any Governor General? King Emmanuel, Prince Emmanuel, from the Ethiopia Black International Congress. Him write letter to the Queen, and the Queen reply him. Him write letter to the United Nations, and the United Nations reply him. So why on earth? Why do you need to petition? Them people take people for eat that, you know. Why you need to petition any Governor General? Why? The Governor General is not in line. The Governor General are going to take it and kiss him teeth. I say, yo, you see, we can't take them blood clot Jamaican here, you know. Them see me in a good job, you know. And they want me lose my job, you know. Them. I don't laughing sitting, you know. But me know. I saw the Governor General that they look on it. I said, them bad mind Jamaican, you see. Look how me I'm a good job and they want me, you know, if we go to the white man for the man fire me. No! No, sir. Me can't understand. How is it that you would want to petition the Governor General? It doesn't make no sense. As me say, me is not an educated virgin. Me never finished school. See? So the idea have to just be with that. See? But me not understand the logic. Yes, it might be the representative of the Colonial. Yes, I know. But you don't need to petition him. Nothing. You just need to go up in his yard and say, oi, come out here, sir. I go on like a England and live. Oi, come out here, sir, man. I'm sitting here for your look, pan. Then, why you give a message to your boss? Then, yeah, give your boss a message, yeah. Yeah. Just like when me there at Jamaica, me used to live at Jamaica, and me say bad man, gunman, gangster, turn up a man yard with whole pack gun and thing and tell some man say, yo, everybody run away. And a question I ask people just run away. But then I ask us a question, we say, yo, when do we come back? People just run away. Then? Just run away. So I see him way so. When I have to go up at the Governor General yard, saying, our Governor General, as my lord say, yeah, and they say, yo, deliver this, you know. And this is our terms and condition. It's a simple thing. It's not nothing where you have to put in a paper. You don't have to put in a glean or a star or none of that. We don't want to hear about none of that. And further on, we the people don't trust you to deal with our affairs because we've been seeing you dealing with the affairs of the people for years. And all you do is muck it up. You just muck up everything. All you do. So we the people don't want Uno to deal with our affair. We go and have to create our own committees and, you know, and deal with these things ourselves. Because Uno already compromised. We could never allow Uno to deal with our affairs. Unless we would be stupid. We would be some imbeciles to allow that. You understand? So, they might try very hard. See, they're trying very hard to walk away with the slave money. They're trying very hard. And you see, just like how me know say, them tell Ghana say, yo, when I have to go pay this every year. Watch out. Me not go tell you upon the ear what I go on there. But you just wait and see. Yeah, man. You just wait and see. Me not go tell you no. If you then come rush me. You see me? Me not go tell you upon the area right now. Because me not want them rush me. See? Me not want them rush me. But my people, listen me now. Listen me now. You see, if we don't hurry up and make case, hey, I'm glad to say I'm born in Jamaica, you know, because you see, our slang and our vibe and different. Make case. If some people don't understand what me I say, them checks say that different language me are talking. Me case, what me case mean? Eh? Well, I better hurry up on me case. The blood clear, I don't know what me case mean. Eh? Better hurry up. How that me case mean? Yeah. And left off our plantation there, my people. Zin, because you see what we're looking for, what we want. What we want, it's going to take our collective effort to accomplish it and to achieve it. You understand? The other guys, them not going to help us to attain it. Then we're going to have to work along with our brothers and sisters on the continent. What we're looking for freedom, redemption, international repatriation. That is what we're looking, that is what we want. That is, I and I as a Rastafari, as a Bobo, that is what we say. Freedom, redemption, international repatriation. Repatriation is a must. Zane, we stand upon that. We not waver from that. But, and this is not a cigarette but, or a craving here, or a Mataran. See it? It going to take I and I here in the diaspora, we're going to have to go home and dialogue with our brothers and sisters there for this freedom and international repatriation to happen. It's not going to happen no other way. No white guy ain't gonna save us. When you see Jesus not return for no. And say Jesus neglect on a judgment ball and gone in the sky and saying he might leave one comfortable one can't say. So that prove to us and a white guy not going to save us. In terms of repatriation and reparation. Now white guy now do that now. You care, you see them a go on, you watch. Me I watch what go on in America. See? You see if them the money they run, you must know say Jesus in them people pack it over there. You know? Yeah man. You must know. So what me I say is I and I going to have to change that. It's not going to happen without us changing it. See? Black Christ write letter to them already. And up to now them not done nothing. Not even want to apologize. See? Them still are going with the same thing. Yo, we don't need no money from them guys. All we are going, you know? We don't need no money from them guys. Them for pay we, you know. I not say them not for pay with. Them supposed to. Me have 15 minutes left on the platform, my honorable family. Them for pay we. See? Them supposed to pay we. But we don't need them. We don't need them. Me I tell you that. We don't need them, man. Them move them bomb buckler. We don't need them. We don't need them. See? We remember, you know, a Jamaica I come from, you know. We no sponge pan people, you know. Yeah, sponge pan people, man. We are go-getters. We go and get our thing. We go and get our thing. Marcus Garvey was a perfect example. We are go-getters. Marcus Garvey come and teach us about self-reliance. We no sponge pan people. No guy no more than we. No care what you have. No care your status. No guy no more than we. Some people remember me telling them, say, we don't need them guy here. And we don't need them thing, neither. See? We don't. We can't do without them. But we are not doing what it takes for us to do without them. That is what is beating us. That is what is beating us, you know. We're not doing what it takes to do without them. We're not organized. We're not centralized. We're not unified. That's why we not attain and achieve, and we kind of have this handout type of mentality where we feel say boy, oh, them boy they have to bring some ship come before we reach Africa. Go away with that. You know how much man and woman may say go Africa and a white man never. Well, some of the white man they might fly the plane. Yeah, of course. But them reach Africa. We don't need Europeans for us to reach to Africa. We don't. So all who dead attack, all who dead I wait for Europeans. Hey, black people, somehow know we are talking about you know want go back in a ship. Listen me, if you no read how Africans did blood clot come around in a ship. You no read. You no see how Africans did come around in a ship. I saw you no want go back around the Africa in a ship same way, sir. Say I see a way we come around in a ship, I see a way, so if we go around go back. I want to know. I'm to know. I'm still hear some man talk about migration. Still hear some man talk about migration. Them not depend on a migration scheme. As me say, me not educated. But I'm not a dunce. Now, migration. What migration mean? Who is a migrant? Who is an immigrant? Who is a migrant? Who is an immigrant? Eh? Come on now, man. Me not bright, you know. Me not bright. Me not bright. Zin, but hear this now. Me left from Jamaica. Zin, come born in Jamaica. And I migrated to England. Because I'm an immigrant from Jamaica. Because I'm not born in England. Means not a British. So I migrate from Jamaica and come to England. Migration scheme that. Because I am not an Englishman, I am not a British. So my traveling from Jamaica as an immigrant make me become an immigrant. Because I migrate from Jamaica to England. Now, sure enough sense, you know. Sure enough sense. How can an African, because it's only, you know, is only when you are not of the nationality of where you're traveling to make you an immigrant of that geographical space, you know. Because you're not of that nationality. Now, Bobo Shanti say, we never have no passport, we never have no visa. Right? We come around here. Perfectly correct. True, that is true. No visa, no passport. See it? Now, whether you have visa or you have passport, see, whether you have them or not, you're a African. Whether you're born at Jamaica, or you're born at Trinidad, or you're born at St. Lucia, Or you born a Guyana, you's a African. Peter Touch famously said that from you're a black man, you's a African. And it's true. So how can I be an African now and migrate to somewhere that I'm from? Make that make some sense to me. How can I migrate? Because it's only when you're not of that nationality you become a migrant and an immigrant. Now me a African. Me can't migrate to Africa. Me go to Africa. Me go home. Whenever time you pick up yourself and go to Africa, you go home, you don't migrate. That is not no migration scheme. My Casey and Calabar friend, my Harvard friend, see, my Cambridge friend. That is not migration. Eh? Run out of time, you know. That's not migration, you know, man. You can't be African and migrate to Africa. It is madness. Me say so. I'm not bright, but me not dunce. You cannot be an Ethiopian and migrate to Ethiopia. You can't be an Ethiopian African and migrate. It's madness. But just did want to say that. But you see, if we continue in the same vein, look at this. Then, I'm going to play 2 more videos and then I go and move. What the video there? Video hide from me now. Anyway, we are not migrants when we go back to Africa from anywhere in the diaspora. We just go home because we can go home. Who can afford to go home? You understand? Yeah. So we can dialogue with the virgin and sister in there because we have all the resources in the world. We are the richest continent. Africa awaits its creators. The rest of creators, them dead. We don't need no European for giving nothing. Marcus Garvey never teach that. Marcus Garvey didn't teach that. Marcus Garvey never tell you if it depend upon European. I don't know which one of Marcus Garvey's speech or literature he might teach. I tell you, say you need to depend upon Europeans. And as far as I say Marcus Garvey is a part of the Trinity. Part of the Trinity. And Marcus Garvey never teach. Say we have to depend and wait upon no European for no handout. Marcus Garvey never teach that. Prophet, priest, and king, the three who never disagree. Marcus never teach for wait upon a handout. Marcus Garvey said build him one ship. If you go to Africa, him buy ship and up and down within the Caribbean. Him never did that depend upon a white man. For bring him going to Africa. He wasn't depending on him. Him never I want some man come chat some foolishness. Some things need for rearrange. His Majesty say, yo, if the Constitution need to amend after certain years, Zine, we have to amend that. If it requires that it need to amend, we have to amend it. So if there are certain things that not sound right, or it wasn't right, we have to fix it. We have to fix it. Come on. We have to fix the thing. We not just leave the thing and no, we fix it. Because we see said that part never actually right. Rastafari. Give thanks in our honorable family. I think I've exceeded my time. But as I said, I have 2 more videos and more have to share with the item. So please don't go anywhere. Alright? I'm the one get upset with me when I talk the truth, because of the truth. You go to Africa, it's not a migration scheme. You're an African already. You have to be you have to be not an African to migrate to Africa. I go to Africa and I say, oh, but people, them are not African. They're migrants. They're immigrants. The guy can't tell me nothing. Some things need for change. That clear change the thing them. Stop act like you're stupid, man. I'm not cater. Truth now have no respect for person. Yeah? Truth. So who want to go on like them are the holiest thou? Yeah, man, and continue in that judgment.
It's a normal afternoon on the doorstep of San Francisco's main government building, a snapshot of America's fentanyl crisis. It doesn't just look stark. An average of 1 person every 10 hours dies in this city of a fentanyl overdose. It's often here, in the drug-ravaged Tenderloin district. Are you a fentanyl user?
Absolutely. I've been an opiate addict for probably 10 years.
Trevor used to inject heroin, but fentanyl, he says, is a different beast, and he wants everyone to know.
I mean, the fact that this isn't a main issue, I mean, on TV every night is insane to us. I've never seen anything like it. I'll meet regular people, square Joes, on their way to work, and they'll stop, hang out with me, try this drug for the first time, and then leave their life. Literally, not leave. From that moment on, they're just out here with us.
Is that what fentanyl does?
To some people, it's insane. I've never seen anything like it. No one has.
What's it doing to the streets?
Man, I mean, it's turning everybody into, a crazy, violent drug addict.
We're doing an interview. I know, but do that somewhere else. Y'all smoking crack right here, and there's a daycare right there.
We're interrupted by private security, asking them to move out of the view of a nursery. This is a city divided on how to deal with the scourge of drugs. Some want the streets swept. Others prefer a more compassionate, health-based approach.
No one wants to end up with a manslaughter charge because someone dies from their product.
Jeff is a former drug dealer and says testing is the answer.
2 stripes would be a negative result. One stripe would be a positive result. Yep. So there's that second line showing up right now.
Simple strip tests are now being used by dealers and users to check for fentanyl. It sometimes contaminates other drug supplies like cocaine.
I know you work with one of the largest Mexican street gangs.
For the first time and then leave their life. Literally, not leave. From that moment on, they're just out here with us.
Is that what fentanyl does?
To some people, it's insane. I've never seen anything like it. No one has.
What's it doing to the streets?
Man, I mean, it's turning everybody into, a crazy, violent drug addict.
We're doing an interview. I know, but do that somewhere else. Y'all smoking crack right here, and there's a daycare right there.
We're interrupted by private security, asking them to move out of the view of a nursery. This is a city divided on how to deal with the scourge of drugs. Some want the streets swept. Others prefer a more compassionate, health-based approach.
No one wants to end up with a manslaughter charge because someone dies from their product.
Jeff is a former drug dealer and says testing is the answer.
2 stripes would be a negative result. One stripe would be a positive result. Yep. So there's that second line showing up right now.
Simple strip tests are now being used by dealers and users to check for fentanyl. It sometimes contaminates other drug supplies like cocaine.
I know you work with one of the largest Mexican street gangs, helping test their cocaine to make sure it doesn't have fentanyl in it or traces of fentanyl in it. How does that work?
If customers start to notice that people are dying from a batch of cocaine and that the autopsy results are showing that it's because of an opioid overdose, no one's buying that cocaine anymore. I mean, it just doesn't make financial sense to kill your customer base.
Across town, beside a homeless encampment, a charity has set up. They hand out clean syringes and overdose reversal treatments. How has fentanyl transformed your home?
People are dying. A lot more people are dying. And it's in a lot of the drug supply, and people are doing it without knowing they're doing it. And it's made substance use horrifyingly deadly.
It's difficult to believe at times that this is one of America's great historic cities, home to more billionaires than anywhere on earth. This is 2 streets from the headquarters of Twitter, but it's an open-air drug market. It is a tragedy with no easy resolution.
You see that? You see that black man there? You see our black brother there? Our African brother there? And you see why we cannot continue around here? You see why we can't continue around here and why we need to wake up? That is our black brother there. Somebody's son. I don't know if him get paid to act like that, but it doesn't look like it's acting. It could be, but it doesn't look like acting to me. It look like a real life story. I don't come here to play now, my brothers and sisters. I don't look no money out of this. Zane, I tell you all the while, I'm a plumber. I'm a qualified plumber. Nobody no more than I can defend my thing. So I don't come on YouTube and look no money. Zane? No, I don't come here and look no money. I have my money already. And then boy have to give me some more. But I'm not there to look no money. I'm there for the eye them. My brothers and my sisters. I not come here to play. I not come here to look friend. I'm serious when I come here, so. Yeah man, I laugh and I joke with some things and things because yeah. And we are human. But in everything where me there though, me serious. Me not joke with people. See? And me not want one joke with me neither. This our black brother. Under the influence of some deadly judgment ball, not even cocaine, not even heroin, which would be the things that them drug they are some are the worst thing them. See? I not come here to play. serious. Me have my pitney them. 5 of them me have. See? Me play with them. Them me play with. 5 of them. Whole of them that. No need to come and play with people on social media. So, me there, me serious. So when we say Jamaica, no. And Ethiopia, Africa, yes, me serious. Me no business about who no want reach Africa. Or who no have no intention. Seeing? But me remember the cry say boy him have 100 sheep and you know one of them go astray and him did have to park up the 100 the 99 one side and still go seek out for the one that have gone astray. You see? But it a come a time you know where we don't have time for F1 gone astray. We have 99, make we move. The one the boy, Janoja, bless him soul and hope him find him way. But we're gone. At that time it reached to right and now. The good Samaritan gone. Him not there no well. I wait. A time for a move now, man. That is what them going to do to us in America. Them going to do it to us here in the UK. And them going to do it to us in the Caribbean. And we're going to have to stand strong that it doesn't happen in Africa. I'm going to play one more video and then I'm going to move.
We have to answer this question first. What is the Africa want? So we say we want an Africa that is free of violent conflict and war. What leadership do you produce to get that result? We want an Africa that is free from poverty. What kind of leadership do you need to create to end that poverty? We want an Africa that is free of, that is driven by women's emancipation. Where is this leadership? How do you create it? We want an Africa that is free of corruption. How do you produce this? We want an Africa that is free of, that is driven by women's emancipation.
You hear what the man say? Listen, please. We're not just play anything, just listen.
End that poverty. We want an Africa that is free of, that is driven by women's emancipation. Where is this leadership? How do you create it? We want an Africa that is free of corruption. How do you produce this leadership that is not corrupt? Now, these are the questions I took to answer these practical things that President Kagame was talking about. And it's not an easy question to answer. But I think critically, and we were discussing this thing yesterday, critically, we need a critical self-assessment of ourselves as Africans. To say, as President Kagame was saying, we've been discussing this thing about the quality of leadership, challenges we face for a very long time. But when have we sat down to say, now let us assess, no, you Thabo Mbeki, were president of South Africa for so long. Let's assess your performance. Did you provide this kind of leadership that is suitable for this Africa that we want? Where did you go wrong? We got the African peer review mechanism, which President Obasanjo can speak about. That's part of what it was supposed to do, so that we sit as peers to say, no, but President, you are misbehaving. you are stealing public resources. You've accessed power in order to put money in your pocket. This is not the leadership we want. But we're not doing that sufficiently because we're afraid. We're afraid to speak frankly to one another about the wrong things that we're doing. And I think if we don't do that, we will meet a century hence to discuss the same question. I think that critical self-assessment of the continent is necessary. And I mean a real, critical, truthful self-assessment. That's critical, and I think that would be an important step forward in terms of producing this kind of leadership which Africa.
Yeah, and that self-assessment should extend to all African man and woman, diaspora to continent. Mindset family, it's been an honor and it's been a pleasure for reason with the item. Saying give thanks to the item, patient listening and rapid attention. Saying, yeah, give thanks. We're here tomorrow. We're there with a very special program. It's gonna be a powerful program tomorrow. Seeing we have the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. We have a few priests from the hill. Seeing that's gonna be on the program tomorrow, and we'll be reasoning about the Ethiopia Africa Uplifting Committee, as the item can see on the screen there. They're gonna be a launch on the 21st. Seeing? Yeah, so we have couple priests tomorrow. Yeah, on the program, and we are gonna get a full update with what is going on currently, as we know what has been going on over the last couple of months and years. Seeing? So, we are gonna get a full update tomorrow on the program. So we'll be starting the program from 9 p.m. UK time. Alright, I think that's gonna be about 3 p.m. Jamaica time, Eastern time. Yeah, man. So make sure so you don't miss it. No matter what you do, don't miss it. Alright, so we're there tomorrow on the Mindset program. Hope the item can join us. Alright, so manners and respect and peace and love. Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, bless and sanctify.
Thousands of years, humans have been searching, studying the plants around us, working to create herbal healing solutions, blended with the best from Mother Nature, a gateway to healing and a better life. This is the answer.
See you. I just start the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video.